So a little while back, I made a video and it was called, Is Anyone Still Playing Cyberpunk 2077? And I wanted to genuinely know in the comments how many people are still playing this game. And that video did well. And I got quite a few responses of people saying, I'm playing it, I'm still playing it, I picked it up. So, I mean, if you look from the outside, I'm not saying this is the majority, but I'm saying the vibe I got is that this thing was dormant, okay? It had the big fiasco in December 2020, and then after that, it died down, and there were just fragments, groups of people playing it, picking it up, and saying, this isn't bad. But I never really saw the big No Man's Sky type revival that I was kind of looking for. And maybe it's because I'm not looking hard enough. It absolutely could be that. But when I ask if it's dead, that's what I'm talking about. Of course there are people still playing it. Of course it's not 100% dead. There's nobody on the planet still playing Cyberpunk. But I just mean, is it still popular? Is it still a conversation topic on the tips of people's tongues? And from what I'm seeing, it is. 2 years almost later, it's still a big topic of conversation. People want to know what the future of this game is. People still want to be able to come back to it and play it. Like, it still has a shelf life, okay? I see a lot of people who still care. That's what I mean. I was wondering if there was a large group of people who still care about this game in the grand scheme of things in the gaming community. And if you would have asked me in January 2021, a month after the game came out, what do you think this game is going to be like in May or June of 2022? I would have said dead as a doorknob. I would have said there's going to be 3 people playing this game, and one of them is going to be somebody who's playing the very first game they've ever got in their life. Like, I really did not think this game would still be such a large topic of conversation. Now, I know it basically changed the gaming industry as we know it. People are referring to Cyberpunk when talking about delays. Like, there's rumors about Hogwarts Legacy getting delayed to 2023 because they don't want to get cyberpunked. That's where we're at with this thing, where it's become that much of a topic of conversation, that much of a big deal in gaming that people are using it as a verb and as an action as well, which is just crazy to me. And like, think about that for a second. That's how much of a fiasco this whole thing was. And rightfully so, let's be honest. We've all seen the footage. Some of us played it. I played this thing on my base Xbox One from 2013. I'm surprised this thing can still run. I'm surprised it didn't explode, honestly. So, I mean, we know why this happened, but the fact that it's still kind of crawling right now, it's still alive and it's still kicking, is so fascinating to me. Like, that's so interesting to me because I really did not think it would be. And as far as the future, like future updates, DLCs, that type of thing, I know they just had an investors call that was not great. And I mean, it's possible that the DLC plans get shelved. We're not totally sure what's going on with that just as of right now. And yes, we know that there maybe is one huge update still on the way, maybe, and then a couple of small ones if we're lucky. But I did not think we'd still be here talking about this game in 2022 about something that people are still so interested in, still playing, and wondering what's going to happen in its future. I did not think so. I thought this thing was going to come out, crash and burn, maybe have a re-spike this past holiday season, the 2021 holiday season, with the next-gen releases, like, oh, people are playing it again for another month, and then boom, it's done. No more Cyberpunk, people don't talk about it anymore. But this thing, for better or for worse, has become an absolute cultural phenomenon. And I was there. I mean, I was there for the whole thing from beginning. I wouldn't say to end, because when I was done with the game, I was like, you know what? I'm waiting for something big to happen, and then I'm coming back, and I'm going to play it again. And, like, I got an Xbox Series X in about February, I think. Either February or March. And when I played that game on my Series X, wow, it was just such a big difference from the Xbox One. I'd be fascinated to go back. Maybe I will for a video. Let me know if you guys want to see in the comments down below. In 2022, playing Cyberpunk on the Xbox One. Okay, I want to see what happens, see how that is. I'm sure it's better, but I'm sure it still is not great. So I'm just fascinated. What's the future of this thing hold? And how long are people going to be invested in this game for? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just genuinely curious and fascinated. Like, when is this thing going to die? Is what I'm wondering, honestly. So I want to know in the comments down below, why are you guys still so fascinated in this game, interested in it? For me personally, maybe it's the same reason as you guys, but I just want to see when this thing hits the finish line and it finally kind of goes down forever and it's not coming back. It's just Cyberpunk is just done. I want to see when that point is and what they've done. From the release in December 2020 all the way until that finish line, what was done to improve the game. I want to know and I want to see that. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.